is better, huh? Okay, yeah, this one is better. Not really. Is it? Maybe this side is better. So much more. Yeah. I don't know. I can't see myself. I'm in the shade. Anyways, let's get to it. Because I put up this video last week and yeah, it got a few thousand views so far, and there were comments, but one very particular one, it was about this unfortunate dude that got kind of triggered, I suppose, and said something that I just want to really make it clear here, that I'm not a serious person. And if you think I'm taking myself seriously, then you are missing the point. And there were other comments about philosophy and yes, preach and I don't know, all sorts of things about the spirituality. I think many of you don't really get the point, you know. Many of you think that I just try to act wise, you know, but that's not the case. I'm not being wise or anything. I reached certain level of consciousness and I believe everyone else can. And I'm here to show you the way, you know. It might be with a joke, it might be very serious. It doesn't matter how it comes out. I'm just a vessel. I'm not important. What comes out and gets to you, you might think that's important. No, that's also not important. What's important is the awareness. What's important is the possibility of you living in the moment. The rest is just stories. The rest is just bunch of nonsense that we tell each other to make sense, to stay relevant. Otherwise, no matter where I put this camera and record this, it doesn't really make any difference. The appearance might be different, but the awareness is there. The quality of this video is the awareness of it, not the words, not how I try to preach or how I try to transfer, because there is no other way. I have to put things in words. I have to make things more attractive to you. I have to create videos that it just keeps you a little bit more entertained, because the idea of entertainment is deeply implemented in us. If we are not entertained, then we are not listening. If we are not entertained, then we are not paying attention. Which those people will never really get to this part of the video anyway. Those people most probably will be those people that just watch a few bits of this video and find something to write about it, you know, to be opposed to. That's what we do, right? We continuously every day try to find an idea and become against it. We always want to oppose something because we stay relevant. Otherwise, if there is nothing that we oppose, well, we don't exist really. And that's what we want. We don't want to exist. That's the thing. We don't want to exist in a world that it just doesn't give a fuck about you. If you realize this, you realize everything. No one out there cares for you except yourself. if you don't realize that you are the only one person that can take yourself out of this situation, this misery, this suffering, no one can help you. Look, my friend, I'm not here to achieve something. I'm not here to become someone. I'm not here to earn money. I'm here to be that vessel. And if you're there to be the person a- that can receive what's coming out of me, voila. Anyways, I think I should continue. And you also don't take yourself too serious, you know? Nothing is serious here. Everything is just supposed to be fun. Life is fun. Life is for play. Hindus call it Leela. I'm not a Hindu or I'm not an Indian, but it's a beautiful word. Leela. Play. Play of infinite forces. And you can be part of it. You can be part of that force. But do you really want to be part of it? Do you really want to let this force take care of you? Or you just want to live it the way that you're living? Yeah, I think that should be enough for today. No? That's enough. We'll see how this turn out. But I really appreciate your comments. Don't, you know, back off. It's not that I don't appreciate your comments or anything. I just want to mention that this whole thing is just a play. I'm not I'm not playing a game, I'm just playing like a child. I'm playing. And if you're ready to play, then we can play together. But if you just want to play games and all these adult way of living, competition, I am better than you, you are better than me, so all of these things, I don't want to get ahead of you. I don't want anything from this, you know, relationship, this communication. All I want is for you to just take it to the next level for yourself. And that's not my wanting, that's your wanting. That's why you're here. You want to become a better version of yourself. You want to spiritually awaken yourself, perhaps. That's the way. That's the only way. Oh, yes. I don't really like hammocks. It makes me queasy. Especially if I put my head down. Can't do that. But it's fun. It's good. Levitating is good. I haven't levitated personally myself. But maybe one day, I don't know. They say everything is possible. Yeah, I was saying that put up a comment. Let me know. I like to know what you're going through. I like to know what's happening in your life. And I can always provide a perspective on it, you know. I will not give you advice. I will give you a perspective. That's just what's really important. Advice, anyone can give it to you. But perspective, not everyone can do that. I will give you a perspective and then you can just look at the situation in a different angle, you know? Until then, you take care of yourself. And I will just chill a little bit here after I turn off that camera. Whoa.